Okay, now the second quality that we're going to be discussing is commitment. How do you know what you're committed to? Really, really simple. Check out your checkbook and your day planner. You see, what you're committed to is where you spend your time and where you spend your money. Now, you may say you're committed to all other things, but it all comes down to where do you spend your time and where do you spend your money. A willingness to comply does not indicate a willingness to commit. There are many people that comply, but they don't commit to something. They comply to being married, they comply to being a Christian, they comply to being an athlete, and it's more true in athletics than it is in any other arena. Lots of guys go to practice every day and they think, I've done everything I should. I'm committed. Being committed is not going to practice, that's complying. You're doing what you have to do. That's not commitment. Commitment is when you are committed to getting something done. The first story that brings this out is in a book called Uncommon Character. If you ever get a chance, you should read the entire book. But in the book, Douglas Fevell asks what these people had in common before they became rich and famous. Bill Gates, computer technology. Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan in athletics. Joshua Bell, virtuoso instrumentalist. Lennon and McCartney in the Beatles, songwriter. Bobby Fischer, chess master. Warren Buffett, outstanding investor. The single answer is they committed 10,000 hours. They spent 10,000 hours on what they had. The virtuoso, when someone came up to him after a concert and they said, I would give anything to play like you do. And he said, no, you wouldn't. Because if you'd have given 10,000 hours of practice, you would play like I do. The simple answer is the 10,000 hours. This is what he says in the book, The Story of Success. The emerging picture from such studies is that 10,000 hours of practice is required to achieve the level of mastery associated with being a world-class expert in anything. Of course, this doesn't address the fact that the practice you spend has to be practice with a purpose, not just spending the time. But let me ask you this. If you wanted to become elite in something and you spent 3 hours a day at your age right now, how long would it take you to become elite? Because that's what it takes. It takes 10,000 hours. That's why when you're committed to something, it is a matter of commitment, not a matter of compliance. Compliance means I go to practice and spend 2 hours a day. Well, 2 hours a day is not going to ever make you an elite. If you want to be the greatest, you're going to have to spend 10,000 hours. That's what commitment is. At your present age, what is it that would prevent you from becoming elite? At your age, you're at an age right now that you can become elite if you're willing to spend 10,000 hours of your time. After a performance, and the virtuoso said, you don't want to be elite, because if you did, you would commit to spending the time necessary. Are you willing to spend the time necessary? That's commitment.